My piece tonight is called The Thief of Time. From the moment I went into self-isolation, I vowed not to waste my incarceration and do something useful with my situation. So I made out a list for consideration, a long list of jobs which through procrastination I kept putting off for the longest duration. The first thing to do is ignore the temptation to switch on the TV or use the PlayStation. I could tidy the garage as my first motivation and look for that leak which had gained penetration. Or deadhead the flowers on my little plantation. Or go to my spare room which needs decoration. Or oil my front door with some good lubrication. Or answer a letter from a distant relation. So, I'm going to be busy, as busy can be. But first, I'll just have a nice cup of tea. Now feeling refreshed, there's no more postponing those DIY jobs I ought to be honing. Although there are friends I ought to be phoning, but if I don't, they're sure to start moaning. How people will talk when I need to get going with sorting out seeds that I ought to be sowing, or cutting the hedge which is constantly growing, not to mention the lawn that badly needs mowing. And then there are weeds I ought to be hoeing, and now the damn gutter is fast overflowing. This number of jobs is really mind-blowing. For just where to start, that is the crunch. Good heavens, I see it's now time for lunch. It's easy to see with the aid of hindsight. For lunch I should really have had something light, but ham, egg and chips is such a delight. And I couldn't resist, hard as I might, apple crumble and custard, a glorious sight. Then a morsel of cheese, merely a bite. And not to have coffee doesn't seem right. And so, here I am ready to fight the good fight and tackle those jobs with all of my might. And yet, after a meal, it doesn't seem right to leap into action without some respite. To have indigestion wouldn't be right. Besides, I feel sleepy, so I think that I might close my eyes for a moment, and then I'll be right to at last expedite those jobs that I've tried to highlight. Yet as I look from my window, it's not looking too bright. There's only a couple of hours left of daylight. So I have to accept, and I say this with sorrow, I'm not going to start those jobs till tomorrow. I've written a little ditty. It's called The Lockdown Blues. I got the lockdown blues, I'm feeling low, all dressed up, nowhere to go. I'm tired of TV and the radio. Oh, got those lock me down blues. Oh, I got the lockdown blues, and that ain't right. In all day, I'm in all night, and there just seems to be no end in sight. Got those lock me down blues. So Boris, please, I beg you on my knees, brighten up this black scene. Take Take me to where I can be free as air. Hit me with that vaccine of lockdown blues. I've got no plans. Time weighs heavy on my hands. My hair keeps growing, but my waist expands. Got those lock me down blues. Got the lockdown blues, I'm feeling low. All dressed up, nowhere to go. I'm tired of TV and the radio. Lot those lock me down blues. Yeah, I got the lockdown blues, and that ain't right. In all day, I'm in all night, and there just seems to be no end in sight. Got those lock me down blues. So Boris, please, I beg you on my knees, brighten up this black scene. Take me to where I can be free as air. Hit me with that vaccine. Lockdown blues, I've got no plans. Time gaze heavy on my hands. My hair keeps growing, but my waist expands. Got those lock me down, gosh, they got me down. Got those lock me down blues. Oh.